Okay, believe we are live. Let me just take a look here. Yes, looks like we are. Alright. Why did my voice sound so bassy in my head? It's weird. Anyway, today, hello everyone, it is Pokemon Day. 27th of February, the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, my favorite video game franchise of all time. So yeah, I don't have the PNG Tuber on for today, I don't think, just because we're I'm recording this one as well because I want to use this for background footage for the video, but I am drawing the Gen 4 Pokemon from memory. I need to find a better way to get my mic close to my face, but I don't really have it, so it's the best I can do. I've done 3 videos in the past on this. I've done Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. The first 2 did really well for my channel, the third one not so much, but that's okay. And I'm doing Gen 4 for the 30th anniversary. So yeah, Gen 4 is my favorite generation and Sinnoh's my favorite region, and I think Sinnoh is my second favorite batch of Pokemon. I've never drawn a lot of them before, so I'm really struggling. I work on this past couple days, but I've redrawn a lot of them. So it's like the lineup, but like some of them are still really sketchy, and a lot of them are just like not very good. Like Perugly, Mothim was a really big struggle for me. Driftblim, I'm not sure, it feels wrong. Bronzong, Skuntank, Stunky, Gripion, Scroopy, Hippopotas. A lot of them, I'm not really happy with how a lot of them look. And Polygon, jeez. But it's fun, it's part of the process. It's the drawing from memory game. So yeah. But hope everyone's having a good day. It is actually I haven't looked outside today. It's a nice day in Japan, in Tokyo. I will go outside in a couple hours. I'll stream for about an hour and a half today. I've got D&D later on with my friends, so I'll be doing that at 4 o'clock. And yeah. Someone Carnivine. But I've noticed, because I was recording some of this yesterday, the day before, for like B-roll footage for the video, and like it wasn't running very well, like this file with OBS recording it, so hopefully it does okay today. There's a chance it might not. Is this what it looks like? Does he have a body or is he just roots? I don't know, but that's what I'm going with. And he's got like leafy and well, that's my claws, I guess, but yeah, hold on, let me redo that one. Carnivine's really fun. He's like a puppet, but he's not really good in any game. He kind of needs like a form or a gimmick or an evolution or something to like stand out. Yeah, 30 years. It's weird. Like the 20th anniversary doesn't feel like a decade ago to me. That was like when I first got back into, like, that was my first hype cycle, being fully like engaged in it. Because Gen 5, I was excited as a kid, but it wasn't like global releases. So I would see stuff online about Gen 5 and get excited, but like by the time it came out, Pokemon wasn't cool anymore. So I didn't play it until like, well, I did play it a bit. I borrowed it from a friend. I was like, I just want to see how bad it is. I was like, ooh, but it was in Japanese. And Yeah. And then I played it properly, like in, I want to say like 2015, maybe later even. Not sure, but Finion is hard because it's very nondescript fish. I know its biggest feature is kind of its tail. It's like a butterfly tail. And the Minion's also pretty hard. Yeah, I need to clean up some of these. Like, a lot of the Pokemon, drawing from memory, especially Gen 4, like the evolutions, I just kind of make them bigger. Because I know the general shape is kind of the same, but I'm not sure with details. So like, Gastrodon is kind of just a bigger Shellos. Drifblim, just a bigger Drifloon. The Gabite and Garchomp are very similar looking. It's very loud, this music. I'll turn it down. Yeah, it's been tough. Difficult. Because I haven't drawn most of the Gen 4 Pokemon. Like ever. So I really don't know what I'm doing too well. Like, okay, Lumineon, it has a top fin, I imagine, but I don't know what it looks like. And like, to me, this is just kind of Goldeen, right? Like, I can't help but fall into that trap of just making them all look kind of the same, a bit bigger. Really hard. So Lumineon, like, glows. It's got spots and stuff. It's really quiet now, this music balancing. Leveling isn't that great in this video. Good pixel art though. It's this music for relaxing slash studying Gen 4 slash 5 Sleepy Snorlax. That would be appropriate because I'm drawing Gen 4, but yeah, 30 years of Pokemon WoW. I got into it with Platinum was my first game, and I think I got it pretty much as it came out. Platinum release date, Australia, May of 2009. Yeah, so I was in grade 2 at the time, and I believe that was 2009 for me. I was 7 turning 8. Yeah. Yeah, I was in 2nd grade. So I got into it. So I don't know if I got it for my birthday or if I got it like just earlier. Because I remember my friends were all into Pokemon and it was super popular, but I couldn't play it because I didn't have it. Like, but all my friends had their birthdays like around March. And I think maybe my parents might have gotten it for me because I felt really left out. Or maybe I just waited till my birthday and I got it for my birthday. I can't remember. It might have been my birthday. So I remember the following year, in 2010, I got Soul Silver. And my friends got Soul Silver like around March, April. And I was like, oh, I'm so jealous. But I had to wait until my birthday to get it. So maybe it was my birthday. And I think my parents like just bought me like a full price game. Although they did that one time. I don't know how. One time I convinced them to get me Mario Galaxy 2. I think I said I would do like a bunch of chores for it, but I don't know if I actually like did enough chores worth to match the price or not. In hindsight. But yeah, it was weird. This is Mantike. It does not look like Mantike, because Mantike's main thing is its back, right? So I was trying to draw the back. But it just kind of looks like a weird Togekiss, doesn't it? Does Mantike have a tail? I don't think it does. I think it's just like a little happy kite thing. Hi, Mantike. I know it's got a weird, funny smiley face in the back, but it just looked weird. Snova? Okay, I think I kind of got this one down. Yeah, we still got the Pokemon Presents tonight. That's at 11 p.m. For Japan time here. I'll be watching it. Yeah. I don't really. I mean, I expect stuff for this one because it's the 30th anniversary, so like, but it's going to be mainly nothing. That's what they always are. It'll be mobile game updates. And be like, wow, here's a celebrity thing. It's like, well, okay. And then the last like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, will be like a montage, like oh, Pokemon has evolved for 30 years, wow. And then it'll be celebrating. I mean, it'll be like, oh, Gen 10 announced. And we might get the starters. I think we will, because it's like a better marketing thing for them. But like in Sun and Moon, when they did that, we only got the logos. Like, EPEC, of all things, being worked on. So I think we'll probably get the starters as much more of like a marketing thing. I imagine. Oh god, a bomb of snow. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna try go to the Pokemon Center because they're releasing these like Pikachu plushies that are styled like the red and blue sprite, and I think that's so cool. I'll go to the Ikebukuro Mega Store because I kind of been meaning to go to Ikebukuro anyway for like the past week and a half. So I'll try and do that. Straw of almost knows weird snow boobs. I don't know why Bomber Snow has like boobs. It's so weird. And I'll try and pick one up, but knowing anything Pokemon, I haven't bought like anything from the Pokemon Center since living here. It's because they're always so busy and everything sells out like straight away. So there's not really much point in trying. It's just like a horrible experience. Scalpers have thoroughly ruined Pokemon, like just in general. So I'll see. I'll try to get one of these cool plushies tomorrow, but I don't know. It's probably unlikely. Okay, we are. What does Weavile look like? Does its fan come down over its face like that? I don't think it does. But I'm gonna try that anyway. Drew you too big. My stomach has been making so much noise all day. Oh my god. Stress me out a bit. Because it's just like Constant noise. It's weird. I don't know what I'm doing for this pose, but it's kind of hard because of how small these are. Like, the evolutions are really hard because they're big. They have a lot of details and they're kind of over-designed. So they can easily look weird. You got to fit them into this grid. So it's tricky. Magnas aren't actually like a lot, but I'm like blanking on what he looks like detail-wise. I've just drawn like a fat Magnemite essentially. But he's got more than one eye, doesn't he? Is it like that? He's got like a mouth or something. No, he doesn't. It's like... No. Does he have bolts? So tricky. But I don't know, I don't know if I've fallen out of Pokemon a little bit this past like year or two. A bit like, I don't know, something about, I think I've played a lot more other games. Where it's just like growing up in the past, I just pretty much exclusively played Pokemon. And I've kind of just come to see how especially slow the games are. And just kind of uninteresting. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sad, but I hope Gen 10 will be a big improvement based on the leaks and stuff like that. It's interesting. There's, I think, a bit of Australia included, which I always wanted. So, yeah, but it's like a tiny part. It's like Darwin, whatever, only. It's probably gonna be wilderness. I don't think there's, from what I saw on the map that leaked, like, there's only one city, which I'm just kind of like, I'm really sick. Pokemon just be like, oh, here's like, for a whole region, we've got one city, and then the rest is just forgettable locations. And if there even is ever towns, it's like, oh, what? It's like the regions, you want them to feel like distinct. And you just, oh, there's the one city where everything is. It's like, okay, it's boring. So we'll see. Like, Scarlet and Violet's cities were really uninteresting. Even the main big one, I like didn't care about it at all. Like, there was Larry City, which was just like boring square buildings with no, and like they're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's really weird. Hello. Forgot about Pokemon, but yeah, I don't know. Just kind of, I hope they do better with the like cities, because they used to be like the cities and routes used to have kind of like equal excitement for me. What time is over there? It is 2 o'clock. So afternoon. I believe it would be like in the States. It's like, is it like 10 p.m.? Like pretty late, isn't it? Maybe even later. Oh, it's like midnight. Okay. midnight on East Coast and 9 p.m. on West Coast, and then time in, let's just say UK for Greenwich, 5 a.m. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, pretty late, yeah. It's Pokemon Day, but I guess it's technically Pokemon Day tomorrow for most of the people. Or like later in the day, but yeah. Alright, it's Lick a Tongue, or Lick a Licky. I like Lick a Licky. I used one in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Rhyperior, oh. I had a shiny Rhyperior. I'm struggling with what his head looks like. So now he's got like jaw thing, I think. No, wait. No, he doesn't. Is it like that? Oh, I don't know now, actually. I know this guy's like a big fatso. He's got... It's kind of like, it's like you got these 3 or 4, I guess. Like, they're just really big. Like Rhyperior, Electivire, Magmortar, Tangrowth, Lickilicky. I'm streaming here compared to Twitch. Twitch, I don't know, I don't have any particular grievances with Twitch at all. I do like how YouTube can be everything in one place, but I also don't want to like flood my channel too much with like consistent streaming, or if I'm like playing games that are just in my everyday backlog. Like at the moment I'm playing Digimon. I'm like, oh, if I stream that, I don't want to like to just annoy people because I'm gaming all the time instead of releasing like normal videos. So that would be like why I would stream on Twitch, but I'm also like, Twitch is just kind of like, you'd have to start from scratch, and like the ads on Twitch are really annoying, at least bad. I don't know, maybe ads on YouTube are also bad. I haven't gotten YouTube ads in a long time. But then like, if I want to upload them as VODs, it's kind of difficult as well, because they don't stay up on there forever. They only stay up for like 30 days, I think. So, I don't know, I've considered it, but I was like, oh, maybe I should make a separate channel for streaming on YouTube. I think YouTube also, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, I think they limit how many people can watch your streams or something. I remember hearing, which is just like not good at all for people trying to grow. Yeah, I like how your VODs are saved here. And it's in a separate tab from your videos, which is useful. I mean, how's Rhyperior's head work? But yeah, so I keep thinking I keep wanting to stream more consistently, but I'm also still not really in the best place to do it, like location-wise. I'm not sure if they do limit viewers. I heard about that like a few months ago, and people were up in arms about it, but I don't know how accurate that is. Something about Rhyperior here is his head just looks and feels kind of naked. Like it's missing something. Maybe it's that, maybe it's that. But yeah, so it's still not exactly the best location for streaming, since I am like in a share house in Japan, so it's noisier. But I don't know when I ever will be particularly, so I should just kind of keep at it. Have I sold? Yeah, for the most part, pretty much. I'm still job hunting, so it's been difficult on that front. Because I'm trying to get something part-time to support myself so I can continue my working holiday for the longest potential period, which is for Australia, 18 months. I've been here for 4 now, so yeah, I'm going to try and go through the like job seeking agency Hello Work. But I've been mainly this past week I've been doing a little more focus on Japanese study, and that's been good. Yeah, been making some friends here and everything. It's been real nice. And I've been really enjoying the time as well, so I will probably want to stay longer, and I'll probably do English teaching, but I want to try and focus on like YouTube and stuff for as much as I can until then, because I will have a lot less free time once I do that. It'll be full-time work as opposed to like part-time in Australia. That's what I was doing before. Yeah, just kind of trying to use this time to like upskill, I guess, as well. I'm doing Japanese study, lots of art, just kind of practice, all those kinds of things. I've been thinking or wanting to pick up like a programming language or a coding language, but got a bit too much on my plate right now, and it's never something I've done before, so it's out of my ballpark. But it would be useful to have that skill here because a lot of jobs here for foreigners is in that like kind of field. I know multiple people who have done that. So yeah, I'll keep at it, trying to make it work. Yeah, moving internationally is no joke. It's definitely tough. And it's weird. There's a lot of videos on. It's something I want to talk about. I want to do a big video on it someday. There's so many videos about living in Japan and like being a horror in Japan. But like, it's a weird thing because they're popular videos, but it's like targeting an audience of like people. Like 99% of the people that watch those videos aren't ever going to move to Japan. Or like move overseas at all, for that matter. But it's very weird. It's like a industry or like a market for that of like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just bizarre to me. But yeah, I've learned a little bit of HTML and a tiny bit of CSS. So I wanted to make a NeoCity site. Still working on that. And then afterwards, I think I'd like to learn, we'll try learn C#. But I don't know, yeah. Because there's lots of projects I want to do someday. Like, I want to do more animation stuff. I'd love to do a comic thing. Maybe even game making. But yeah, it's all artsy fartsy things. Tangrowth, just a ball. And I'd like to make videos on them eventually, like the process of it, so I think I am kind of shifting more towards an art-based channel, because that's just what I want to do, with like some commentary or related things. My work, which is very strenuous. Yeah, it is, but it's kind of like, it depends. on like the field you're in and what you're expected to do. It like, I don't know, it's similar issues to a lot of other countries' work culture. Like, I don't think anywhere has a really good work culture, to be honest. I lived in Australia, which is like a country that has like a better work-life balance. But I didn't really live like that. It still stressed me out a ton. I would have like just nightmares every single night about work. So it was definitely, I didn't have a good work-life balance there. So it's like, probably wouldn't be that much different for me. But if you're like working in a Japanese company, speaking Japanese all the time, you're probably going to be expected to do similar stuff to all the other Japanese employees. Unless you're like the token foreigner, there to like promote different work cultures and ideas. But if you're working as just like an English teacher at like an English teaching school where all the staff are English speaking and they're all foreigners, it's probably not going to be Japanese work culture as much. So yeah, that's, and then like if you're at like a dispatch, like you're an English teacher at a Japanese school, like in the countryside or something, you'll probably be more similar to the Japanese work culture there, but you're also just assistant kind of role, so you're not really expected to do a whole lot anyway. So I don't know from my experience particularly what it would be like, but yeah, it's different for everyone though. Some people have really good experiences, some people have really bad ones. Yeah. I think the common thing, the common denominator is you'll never be able to get the full knowledge or experience through the internet with these things, or through YouTube, or from a YouTuber telling, talking about it. So, but it's a weird, it's, yeah, like Japan in particular has like a fandom online. It's really strange. It's treated like it's not a real place, I find. And people try to gatekeep it, and people try to like also like hype it up. People try to shoot it down because it's like a content goldmine. It's like whatever. It's just a real place with real problems, and good bad. Yeah, because of anime, I guess. Yeah. Actually, it feels like it's missing something here. Anyways, it'll do. It's not too bad. Yeah, I guess it is because of anime. The people get weird about it, because then you get anime haters who are like, oh, by extension, everyone who likes Japan is weird. Or like they don't know the truth about it. It's like, I don't know, you can do both, I guess. Like for me, I would say I probably am more of like a fan or interested or passionate about Japan as a country than I am about anime in particular. Like I was trying to do some anime quizzes yesterday for the fun of it, like guess the anime opening. I haven't seen a lot of popular anime. Like I've seen like 3 episodes of Demon Slayer. I've seen 6 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't find them very interesting. I've seen like none of like most popular anime. I haven't seen Bleach, haven't seen Naruto, haven't seen like some of the classics. Like I haven't seen Madoka Magica, like Soul Eater, like all the popular kind of like shonen ones. I mostly haven't seen, aside from a few like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Free Run, stuff like that. I've seen, but then I know a lot more about like, oh, I could name all the municipalities in this prefecture. Or like what? Or like, oh, I know a lot about the biodiversity in this region, and like all the history of this particular area, or like, I don't know, more things about the country itself I find more interesting. And like, oh, the wards of Tokyo and the neighborhoods of Tokyo, what's there to do and stuff like that is what I find really interesting. But I guess because Japan is treated like a product online, it's the easiest thing to compare it to is the main kind of product export from Japan that's popular, and that's anime. So yeah. Japan popular anime, they're pretty similar for the most part. Because even stuff that is more popular here, that isn't popular in the West, will still be like quite niche. Like slice of life is more popular here than it is in like Western stuff. Like Western anime discussion is dominated by shonen entirely. Like it's like people kind of treat shonen like that's the main genre or whatever. But like I don't know, that's the only genre that matters often online. And like yeah, there are other genres here that are popular, but I think shonen's still probably the most popular. Like at the moment, I've seen yeah, like shonen's like oh the world building in Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing compared to anything else. Like let's step outside your bubble a little bit. All oh, it was so funny. What was it? It's funny because a lot of anime discourse is it's adults kind of arguing with children online. Yeah, I think yes, slice of life is more popular, but anime in general is just more popular, and like diversity in genre is more popular here as well. But like at the moment, the really popular anime would be Rerun, Oshinoko. Is it season 3 or season 2? And I guess Jujutsu Kaisen would be like the big 3 popular ones right now. And then like Chikawa, of course, that's just always big. They're getting a Chikawa movie. And yeah, like you'll get like last year Apothecary Diaries was really popular in the year before. And that's different from shonen. I think it technically counts as shonen genre, but it's not a battle shonen. So it's different. Yeah, they're making one. It comes out in July, I think. I saw a trailer or like a clip from it. I think it's like Mermaid Island or something. Because Chikawa is based off a webcomic, so it's adapting an arc from that webcomic. But I don't... This Megmortar is so goofy looking. I have not read Chikawa. I don't know much about it. I kind of only know it through the merch. So... yeah. But I do have lots of like anime idea videos. Like after this one, this is the worst looking Megmortar. They probably will release it globally. I'm sure they will. I feel like at least in America, Chikawa is kind of popular enough, I think. But I don't think it's really made its way to like Australia yet. Because I didn't see it really anywhere. Even like at cons and stuff, I didn't see a lot of Chikawa merch. So I don't think it's really popular there. But I think like Jaden Animations has kind of been a big force to get it more popular in the West, really, in like the internet culture. It's good. I think yeah, it's like oh, it's the popular thing. People will call it like an industry plant or whatever, but I think it's actually pretty good. I like how it's got its darker moments. I think it's good. I need to try and watch some of it or read it. On YouTube, yeah. But it is popular here. It's probably not as big as it was now. Like back in 2023, it was massive. I think it slowed down a little bit. Like, my friend was telling me there was like a Chikawa ramen in like Shibuya Park. I was like, oh, that must be super popular. Like, oh, not really anymore. I think because everyone already went to it. So, yeah, it chilled out a little bit. But yeah, so is anime popular? And there is like anime videos I want to make, but I'm not gonna make like what Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is, what this means. Like I want to make things about anime manga I'm interested in. So I do want to do a Full Metal Alchemist video because I did read the manga for that, and that was my first ever manga that I read back in 2015. So yeah, Blind Boxes. Oh yeah, Pop Mart. Yeah. Pop Mart's also really popular. There's one in Shibuya, and there's like Shibuya Parker is so busy, man. You've got Pop Mart on like the floor above the one of all the really busy stores, and Pop Mart always has a line going around the whole store to get into it. I've been to Pop Mart in Australia. I'm like, I don't get it. I think most of the things they sell are ugly looking, but it's just viral, I guess, like Labubus and stuff. But I did go, like, I've seen it. It's either really busy or like not busy at all. They must be having like product launches or something. And then yeah, Labubu. And then there's oh yeah, like on the top floor. So Shibuya Parker is like a mall, I guess, or a big department store. And the top floor is like the variety, like kind of nerdy space, like the culture space or whatever. So you've got the Nintendo store, the Pokemon Center in Shibuya. There's like a Capcom store, a Sega store, a Godzilla store, a Shonen Jump store, and then like a few pop-ups. So I think at the moment it's a JoJo store, but it might not be anymore. But there was a Amazing Digital Circus pop-up, and there's a cafe space. So there's usually like an anime collab cafe there as well. And that floor is always like the most busy place in all of Tokyo, shopping-wise. Unless you go like right when they open on a weekday, it's gonna be busy. The Pokemon Center is even more busy than the Nintendo store. It's not even that big of a... It is tourist, yeah, it's mainly tourists, but also just a lot of locals as well. Like, the Pokemon Center there, it's honestly not that good of a Pokemon Center. I think it's just the most accessible one for most people because it's in Shibuya. It's the one that has, like, Mewtwo in the tank at the front. It's the mascot of that store. It's, like, it's pretty small, and they don't really have a lot of original stuff because its main gimmick is you can design, like, a t-shirt. So that's what people... I've never done it, but I guess that's what some people do. And there's like a trading card space as well. But that store is always so busy, I like never go in it anymore. I went in it like years ago, but now it's just too busy. It's like there's always a line out the store. It's crazy. And you'll go inside and it's just a line wrapping around the entire inside the store to check out. It's like, oh, so stressful. So I avoid it. But the Nintendo store is also really busy, but tame by comparison, and they're right next to each other. Maybe because like it's a bit of a bigger space, so it's kind of able to like handle the amount of people better. But yeah, it's always funny because everyone goes to those two stores, and then like the other stores by comparison are a lot less busy. They're still pretty busy, but like it's tame. Like yeah, the Sega store. I haven't really gone into the Sega store much. The Godzilla store, the Capcom store is pretty cool. They've got lots of Monster Hunter blind boxes, and I want to get more into Monster Hunter. Ah, it's just every time I like want to do it, I'm like, oh, it's too intimidating because it's just it's too much of a time sink. Oh, yeah. I've only got like 15 hours in Rise, so I need to play more of that. Oh no, Monty and Mega. Is it good? I think I'm not sure. My audio is really bizarre. So it's in OBS, but I used to record my videos in OBS, but I found that there would be some weird distortion every now and then because I think I have a few filters on in here. So I got like noise suppression, noise gate, gain, and a limiter. Whereas I use Audacity to record now, but I think another thing is I've got my mic a lot closer to me because before I would have it just on my desk. Like I would have it, let me move it back, you're gonna hear some noise for a second. I would have my mic here, by comparison. It's off to the side, and I'd just be talking, and I'd talk like this for videos, and blah 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 blah. And I guess it's more reverb because it's further away. So for this stream, I experimented to bring my mic a lot closer because I was like, oh wait, every time I see a streamer or someone recording, their mic is always like centimeters away from their mouth. So I think that was the main issue. And I would probably go back to recording in OBS if it wasn't for the random voice distortions that happen, because they really annoy me. But I'll play around with it some more, because my audio is the biggest thing that bothers me. But when I moved it back just before, was there a noticeable difference? Or I'll have to listen back as well, compare. But yeah. Okay, Yan Mega. This is a really bad sketch I had initially. Noticeable difference. Okay, yeah, I'll have to record a lot closer, which it makes sense. I also used to have a like boom arm for my mic in Australia, so I would have it like. I've got a weird mic. I need to upgrade it honestly, but I don't have the money for that right now. It would be hanging down my mic because I couldn't angle it to be like facing up with my pop filter. So it would have to be hanging down, and I would kind of pull it over the top, which also kind of worked for like drawing, but it means I was not speaking into the direction of the mic when I was drawing. So, or like reading the script because I'd be looking down. But now I'm kind of looking down if my mic is kind of to the right of me and facing up. So it's probably a bit better in that sense. But I don't have as much maneuverability, so it has to be off to the side. But yeah. Okay, Yan Mega, I don't remember what you look like. I remember really struggling with Yanma. I did Gen 2. And I'm afraid I'm just going to draw Yanma again. Using a keyboard, yeah. It's tough. What does Yan Mega look like that's different from Yanma? It's got bug legs. It's got like 2 sets of wings. And the head is the hardest part. Yan Mega, what do you look like? Yeah, it's I was like, oh, this will be fun. I love Gen 4. I've been struggling. And funnily enough, I've actually been playing Digimon recently. Like, I'm like, oh, I need to stream and like do some work on this for this video, so I can then play Digimon before I watch the Pokemon Presents on the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Because I'm playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. No, not Time Stranger, Cyber Sleuth. I'm playing that so I can then later play Time Stranger when it comes to the Switch in like June, July. And yeah, I'm getting back into Digimon because I watched the anime as a kid on YouTube because I was like, oh, what is this knockoff of Pokemon? Digimon? Psh. And I watched it, I was like, this is weird. It was the Fox Kids dub, which is not a very good dub, in my opinion. And then I was in university in like 2021, I think. And I was like, oh, I kind of feel nostalgic for that because it was really weird and I kind of want to go back to it and see what I can remember and stuff. And I watched it in Japanese, and I was like, oh, this is really good. So, yeah, and I bought Cyber Sleuth then and played a bit of it. Like 10 hours, and I didn't finish it because I don't know, I just didn't finish games back then. I'm gonna give it Evil Eyes to make it a bit more distinct. Oh. CSP don't crash. Okay. Yeah, now I'm playing Cyber Sleuth, and I'm having fun. It was the thing again where I played like a JRPG back in like years ago or whatever, when I go back to it, and I make the progress I was up to in like half the time. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know how I was so slow originally playing these games. Okay, that's my Yanmega attempt. I got the evolutions. Yeah, this is a rough looking Gen 4 by comparison. Let me pull up my other ones I did. Like, so I did, I think this is the CMYK version, but I did Gen 1 in 2024. And then Gen 2 in 2025, and Gen 3 halfway through 2025. But so far, by comparison, Gen 4 is looking a bit rough. Accuracy-wise, at least. But yeah, I really like. I had a poster in my room. I printed out. That's why I did a CMYK version, so they're all very vibrant looking here and kind of fluoro. At my old job, I printed out a poster of this one. So I like had it in my room. And Gen 2 was also kind of fluoro. And Gen 3, I do like Gen 3 a lot, but the video didn't do very well at all. So yeah, I think Gen 4 might be the last time I do it, at least for a while. Because if this is how much I'm struggling with Gen 4, I'm going to struggle with like Gen 5 and beyond a ton. So yeah, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe if this video does well, and people want to see more of it, I will. But I do like the Gen 3 ones a lot. Like, look at this Loudred. It's some of them are weird, but I think they have their charm overall. Gen 4 hasn't really had as much for me. Like, it's just been struggling with a lot of them. But yeah, so let's try. But I mean, it's bound to happen when you're drawing. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't explain how it works, the algorithm. Like, some videos do well, others don't. And it's like, oh well, can't get too hung up about it. Because you can't ultimately control it at all. This is kind of weird Leafeon. Yeah, like, because I had my first one that did pretty well. I got like 1,000 views plus is good for my channel at this size. And then the Gen 2 one did even better. So I was like, oh, I'll do Gen 3 and it should hopefully do pretty good. And it was like 100 views. I was like, oh no. I think it might have been the thumbnail. I don't know. It can be a million reasons. Could be the title, could be the thumbnail, could be the intro not engaging enough or whatever. But like sometimes it's literally just luck. So like maybe you get a dislike early on or something, and that like kills the momentum of it. It's hard to say. Alright, Glaceon. And I'm not like a mega big YouTuber or anything, so I won't get too involved in it or like fuss about it. I'll still try my best because I would love to make more of it in the future or like make more out of YouTube, but like I can only do as much as I can, and like the only thing in my control is just making videos, so that's what I'll do. Glaceon's weird because it only has bangs but it doesn't have like hair at the back. Is it ears though? I don't think so. I think these are the ears. A minute for its tail. I mean, Glaceon doesn't really have like a lot of ice on it particularly. What does it have detail-wise? Its tail know. I'm gonna draw some things on here and hope they feel right. Something about this feels naked. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, there's not a lot you can do, YouTube. But, yeah. I think, because last year, like the second half of the year was kind of slow for my channel. Probably for a few reasons, because I spent, I think June? I had no videos because I was working on that big Nausicaa one. And while that didn't do, like, amazing, I'm still very happy with, like, the quality of that video, and it was such a big project for me. So I'm very happy I was able to like finish it and just make like a 30-minute thing, all of original drawings and like backgrounds and stuff like that. And about the video I was really happy about, because I made a Nausicaa video in 2024, but I used too many clips from the film, so it got like taken down for copyright, and like fair enough. So I was like, well, I'll redo it and make it more of a like original thing, and I did. So yeah, about that. But I spent a lot of time on that, so maybe that killed the channel's momentum a little bit from the first half. But I don't know. It could be other things as well. But it's whatever. It's come back around a bit. Like the last couple of videos, the most recent one didn't do like too well, but I also didn't really expect it to, because it was just like a personal kind of video, like, oh, I went to this place from this niche Ghibli movie that I really like. So like, it's not gonna get like 1 million views or anything, obviously. But the other ones have done really well. Like the one talking about Hope You're Happy Lemon for a niche anime. Well, no, it's not an anime, it's just a manga. That did pretty good. The DS video did really well. And the recent one, going through like art tips for people online, has been my best performing video since like last year, with the previous art tips one. So yeah, hear about that. You know, to get anime clips for memes or something similar. I don't know of any particular places. I will just, because I don't try to include many. I usually use GIFs when I do use anime clips, because it's a bit better, like copyright wise. Otherwise, if I do want a specific clip, because I'm talking about something in particular, I'll usually just like screen record it from like an anime site with OBS. But yeah, I don't know if there's any like good database. I do know if you want to get, because I actually do want to do some videos on this in the future, like analyzing stuff, like animation, like Sakuga clips. Sakuga Boru is a really good site. It's Sakuga and BOORU. That'll post like just kind of references for animation. And I think they usually try to credit who the artist is as well. So that's very good. But aside from that, I don't particularly know any. Wait, doesn't Weaver have like a collar as well? As Weaver does. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary. So that's why I'm drawing it. But this is fun. I won't get this video out in time for the 30th anniversary, but that's okay. It's not the only art I did. I also did... Where is it? This one. This was a collaboration on like Blue Sky, and I guess probably Twitter as well. Called like Poke Earth collabs. I was like, they were filling out a like the 30th anniversary logo with like a bunch of people's, like they got people like, oh, draw Pikachu and we'll put it in the thing. Like, oh cool, I'll do that. So here's the final image from that big collaboration. There's my Pikachu over there. I think there was like 200 plus artists or something. It's really cool. There's little Pikachus in here. I was like, oh, I've been wanting to get more involved with art community and just posting art online. So I was like, this will be a fun little thing to join in on. So yeah, there's a few arts I recognize. Like I'm pretty sure this is Artsy RC, who I followed online for like probably close to 5 years now. I followed this artist at TNT. Yeah, it's cool. It's a fun. It only took me like 30 minutes, so yeah. But I had fun doing that. I think because I'm enjoying getting involved in like this community stuff, I probably in like a few videos, I'm thinking of like making a Discord. I think that'd be kind of fun, the community. But I'll see. Because that's I don't know, as long as people could be good on it, hopefully it wouldn't require too much moderation. But it sometimes could be bad, so we'll see. Do you have crab claws? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's just... I don't know. He was using Discord. I don't know. I never... like I said in my video recently, I never used it much. I would just use it to like talk to friends. And that's pretty much it. I still do. But like I've never been like big on like joining big community Discords. I kind of was in like 2017. Like when Storytime animation was really big initially. I was in... I want to make a video on just kind of the Storytime community in general, because I think it'd be really fun to look back on and see how it's kind of coming back. But like I was in a group called Young Animators Club. It was like a big Storytime community. It was mainly kids. That tracking, yeah, they're doing that where like, oh, you gotta upload your ID, age verification. And it's like, ugh. Really, but I don't know. It's they've backtracked on it for now because they were getting too much pressure about it. But they'll probably try to bring it back. But it's kind of like I don't like how every major site, platform, and like country is like, oh, we need to do this all of a sudden to like protect kids. It's like, is it really? I don't think it is. I don't think that's the true goal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that happened in Australia. They banned social media for people under 16, but that took into effect after I left, so I don't know how enforced it actually was. Sky Score's looking funky. So, yeah. But I don't know. People like, oh, unsubscribe from cancel your Discord Nitro. I'm like, do how many people have Discord Nitro? I've never I never saw the benefit in Discord Nitro. I'm like, huh? What's Discord Nitro even for? Because it annoys me. Like when I see someone's profile and it's got like all these little animations or whatever pop up, I've disabled it because I'm like, this is annoying. Like if you hover your mouse over it. And it's just like a bunch of things exploding in your face. I'm like, I don't want that. Turn that off. So I think the biggest benefit is higher file upload limits. But like, I don't know. There's workarounds for that. Like, just use Google Drive. And then, like, I do have a private Discord server just where I send things from my phone to my computer. But I also have iCloud for photos, which works just as well. Because I like want that for like pictures and videos and stuff. Telegram, oh, isn't Telegram... Wait. I thought Telegram was like a social media. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, there's other ways around it. I mainly just use Discord for talking to friends. That's like my main way of communicating. And I guess I don't know, like I have I really only message like one friend on Discord now, to be honest. We meet up in Discord to do D&D, my friends and I, but then we mainly talk on like Facebook Messenger, which I also kind of don't like using. And then my family talks in Facebook Messenger, but they've also got like a family Instagram group chat. So, I don't know. Oh, it's a messenger app, okay. Because all I remember hearing about Telegram was like, I remember people in like, I think people in like right-wing circles were using it or something. Because they were like, oh, everything's too woke, we gotta use Telegram. Or like, it was like a throwback at this point. I think there was like QAnon stuff with Telegram back in like 2020. I don't even remember. It might not have been Telegram. I don't know. I meant something else. I know they made their own they made what Truth Social or something like. I don't know. But then Twitter's pretty much like a right-wing site anyway, so. Oh well. I don't keep up enough with it. It's too much to worry about. Japan, everyone uses Line Messenger, which is a Korean app, I believe. But that's like the main text. That's like the WhatsApp or like Facebook Messenger equivalent here. That people use. Or like, I think China has WeChat. But yeah, Line is the big one here. I have it, and I use it to communicate with like my building management, but I don't have too many friends in Japan yet, and a lot of them also have other means of communication, so we don't really use Line that much. But I do like it, because you got like the Line stamps and stuff like that. Yeah. So, it's cool. I would like to use Line more, just because I think it's a fun app. I prefer it over like Facebook Messenger. But like they're basically all the same. You can have a profile picture and like a banner, and you can make little custom stickers and stamps and put them in. I think that's really fun. And there's cute little mascot characters, so that makes it better by default. Oregon Z. Oh, Gallade. This guy's looking rough. And social media, I think it's a mix. Instagram, kind of. I think people use Instagram, but not as extensively as people do in like the West. I think Twitter is honestly like the bigger app. I think that's why I see people scrolling most, like Twitter and TikTok. But I don't really know. I think it would be Twitter, because at least in my experience, like that's where all the Japanese artists were. There weren't really like a ton of Japanese artists on Instagram by comparison. So I'll just use that as the general assumption for the general population. But it was weird. Like I remember when I first came in 2014 to Japan, they were trying to like push YouTube, because YouTube wasn't big there yet. It was Nico Nico Video, or Nico Nico Doga, and that was the main popular video site. Yeah. Does Gallade have a spike like that? And then, yes, I remember seeing ads, like billboards, like, oh, try out YouTube. Look at this popular creator who's on YouTube. You should watch them. It's like, well, it's weird seeing ads for YouTube. And I guess that's kind of, it kind of became more common, or just like ads for websites. Like Netflix and all the different streaming sites over time. But it was kind of novel, at least back then, or it felt like it. So, yeah. And then I think it's TikTok. It's really popular now, though. I see people on the train using TikTok and stuff. So Galad's got like sword hands, right? Are he like that? Is that too similar to Garchomp? I think they're just kind of like that. I ended up drawing him kind of similar to how I originally did. Yeah, I think a lot of social media wise and everything, it's very similar to Korea. And probably like similar to like Taiwan as well. I'm not sure what they're like social media wise actually. I never asked my Taiwanese friend. Because it might be like China where they have their own. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if Hong Kong is the same as China, their social media, because like China's got WeChat and like what's the like Red Note? Or what the Chinese name is like Zhao Songbu or something? I can't remember. Remember it was like a week where people were using that remember when TikTok got banned in America for like 2 days last year? Yeah. I don't know, I've never really used TikTok. The biggest foray I've had into short form content is Instagram Reels, but I've really tried to stop because they're just horrible. Like, there's nothing really good about them at all. Yeah, they were devastated, yeah. Weird things going on, social media and stuff. It's just such a unstable kind of place. I just want to post pictures and make videos, man. Is Purple Pass a steel type? Or just pure rock? I think it's steel. But yeah, I don't know. It's Blue Sky's been pretty good for me. Tumblr has surprisingly been pretty good. Where there's a lot of bots on there. You make a post, it's always like, oh, are you available for commission? Oh. It's like, yeah, you're a bot. Instagram, I really don't like Instagram at all. It's where everyone is though, still. Like, people I know always like, oh, what's your Instagram? It's like, And like, there's a few artists I still like on Twitter. Or like they still post like to Twitter like as a main platform. It's like, like one of my favorite artists is Temi Chang, and she's on Instagram, like Blue Sky, Twitter, but she does all her main stuff on Twitter. It was a go-to for the longest time, yeah. And I was like, I've been using Instagram for the longest consistently for art. But I've had the least growth on it in all that time. Like, I've been posting relatively consistently for 6 years now, and I've only got 349 followers. Most of that's like people I know in real life, so like met and like followed back and everything. But I've been at like the same follower number for like 2 years pretty much, so I'm not expecting any growth from Instagram like ever at this point. It's just kind of, it's dead for me. I just post to it for the sake of it, so people that I know in real life don't think I'm dead. But yeah, because it turned completely to Reels, and even then, like, oh, Reels are the thing to make, but I've never really had much success with them. I do have friends who have been really successful on Instagram. They've gotten like tens of thousands of followers through it. I'm very happy for them, but it's just like I don't like making Reels. That's not feels kind of similar to Magnazone. Yeah, TikTok really kind of it's the biggest TikTok's probably the biggest shakeup in the internet since like YouTube, really, like social media wise, I imagine. It's really, really interesting. But it's weird because TikTok was like, it gradually got to that point as well. Like, because Vine was really big. But Vine was also, Vine had a lot of, I guess, cultural impact to how kind of like contained it was, I guess. And like, it was just funny videos pretty much. It was kind of like what old YouTube was. Like, there was like, oh, like, Vine didn't have people like selling products or like selling dreams like you do see on YouTube and stuff like that. Um, it was just simple little 6-second videos, and then like a lot of them did come to YouTube, yeah. But then that kind of turned into similar, like I guess TikTok filled a similar niche to that, and Instagram Reels, but then TikTok was Musically, right? Or were they just entirely separate platforms? Because I always thought that Musically became TikTok. Or TikTok would, like, because Musically was like, oh, it's a cringe app for like kids lip syncing or whatever and dancing. And then TikTok was kind of that at first. And then TikTok took over. And I don't know, do people make money through TikTok? Or do they just get like affiliate links and sponsorships? Because I think Instagram, you don't make money through Instagram, right? And I think maybe you can get AdSense through TikTok, but I don't think it was ever available in Australia. I'm not even sure if it still is. Look it up. Because I remember I tried making TikToks in like university years. Yeah, like it's still not known if it's available or not. I think it's available as of like halfway through last year in Australia, which is really weird because it's like it's yeah, live selling. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've seen jobs for that listed here, and it was like, oh, be a live seller. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, but at least add monetization and like, because you would get, yeah, you get money through live streams, right? Because people give you like emojis, whatever. I don't know. There was a Miles Morales guy I remember who was doing stuff like that. um, and yeah, that was a thing. I forgot about that. But that wasn't available until like May of last year in Australia, apparently. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's all just yeah. It's there's there's the one because me and my roommate we would it was good, it was fun, but like not good for our brains. We would pull up on the big 4K TV in the living room and just like stream our phones to it, like cast our phones to it, and just scroll Instagram Reels and try to get to like the worst possible thing we could find, and then we just laugh our heads off at it. Like, and then like it was a phase where we were really into the Mars Morales guy, and there's like a video of him in like a what's it, like a Home Depot or something. He's on top of the shelves, like 8 meters up. And he's doing it. It's like yelling at him. Oh, I don't know. It's it's crazy. It was I don't know. There's an enjoyment to it, but like there's so much AI stuff on Instagram Reels now. It's kind of like I think that's enough for me. That's too much. Like, because my friend will still send me like 15 at a time, and because you'll go on like late night Instagram Reel binges and send them to me. I'm like, oh jeez, this is bad. But yeah, so I still see a little bit of it, but I try not to. But I think nothing like annoys me as much as Instagram Reels do, and just like short form content does. Like that's enough. Like that's the most common thing to make me like actually turn off my phone because it like annoys me more than like any rage bait or whatever. It would just be like the format of it or the way it's structured, or just the idea of the content and that being like engaging to people, or like me knowing that I'm like being distracted by it annoys me enough to turn it off. Like the amount of like podcast things like this is the advice you should know, and it's like some dudes with no idea what they're talking about like in a podcast setting. It's like, oh my god, it's too much. I saw like, I didn't even have the audio on, but I saw like a clip. It's like Mr. Beast talking about how school is bad. I'm like, oh, okay. Him and like two other dudes with big headphones on talking kind of like out of their asses about stuff. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to be exposed to it. My favorite one, there was a fake podcast. Like, oh, my friend and I discovered it because we would see them, and then we both realized that like this isn't a real podcast. They're just pretending to do a podcast because that's like a format that does well, like podcast clips. So it was called Built by Gamers, and they would like just talk about really generic like creepypasta with games. Like, did you know in Mario 64 there's a thing that L is real and it stands for Luigi, and like they're like so dumb, like dumbing it down, stupid. But then like we kind of watched more of it and realized that they also kind of knew how stupid it was and sometimes played into it, and they kind of had like their character roles, and then we looked into the guys who actually like the real people behind it, and like one of them was like a father, and like dude, he abandoned his family to make this fake podcast, and it's like and I think one of the guys like got replaced. They got like a new guy on it. I don't even know if they're still around. But that was funny. But like, good on them. They've got 5.1 million subscribers on YouTube. So yeah, like they figured it out. So I'm happy for them, I guess. But like, but like some of these channels are so weird, right? Like, so they've got 5.1 million subscribers. And I guess this shows like the difference between short form content and long form. On their long form videos, like normal videos, they've got one 2 days ago, and it's got 500 views, and they have 5 million subscribers. So they've got like tons of subscribers, but no actual engaged audience. Like I think that's the biggest. I'm not sure if diaspora is the best word, between subscriber count and view count that I've seen. Like I've seen this a couple times with yeah, if that's the right path. I mean, I'm too honest to do that like clickbaity YouTube stuff, unfortunately. I wouldn't be good at it. I found from my last job I'm actually a decent salesperson, but that's my evil side. I don't want to give into that for YouTube. So yeah, but there is a lot of short form content channels that I've seen have a lot of subscribers or followers, but not a lot of actual viewers or engaged people that care about them. So yeah, like I've made shorts in the past. I don't like making them because like, oh, they're good to grow a channel, but it's growing a channel. It's like kind of superfluous if that growth doesn't actually translate into anything meaningful. So I don't know. I don't really want to do shorts. I guess it depends as well. Like if your shorts are genuine, that's probably going to attract more people that are actually genuine. So I think it goes both ways as well. Like, because I've seen lots of like people have gotten bigger shorts and they'll be like little animatics or like fandom related stuff, and I'm sure those are very genuine because fandom people are the most dedicated people on earth. So I'm sure that's very good. But like the slop is yeah, not gonna really get you a lot, or just like generic, I guess, or nothing that's gonna get like, if you're trying to grow a channel, nothing that's gonna get the viewer actually interested in you as a person. Like they'll subscribe to see more like, oh, cool life hacks or cool video game trivia. But if you're not really providing anything as a person, then it's like, eh. The only price I see on them is make one, then post multiple platforms. Yeah, that is another thing. It's easy to like post across multiple things like that, and there isn't really like another YouTube alternative to post long form videos to. So I guess that is a good benefit of it. But at least for me, it's kind of like I could do shorts, like oh, here's like a little speed paint or like a anime trivia or like the ones I have done. I think they're actual ideas I had that were like, oh, this would be good for a short because it's an idea I want to talk about, but it's not like enough to fill a whole video. Like I was like, oh, let's talk about what Sakaga means. I think that's like it's like a 2 minute, 1 minute thing. I mean that's fine. But if I was like trying to share that to like my Instagram's so art focused, drawing focused, I'm like, it's not really relevant to that account at least. So I don't know. But like if I really wanted to go all in on like optimized growth, I could do like maybe I should, I don't know. But I could do like reusing clips from my main videos and reposting them as shorts. And maybe put those on like Instagram and TikTok as well, and then have that try and funnel back to the main video. Like that's probably a good idea. I probably should be doing that, but I hate editing shorts because I hate taking something that's in 16:9 landscape aspect ratio, like the stream here, and having to crop that into a phone portrait. Because you gotta zoom in on certain parts and move across a ton. And like, oh, yeah, like teasers. I have done that a little bit, like for big videos. Like I did one for my Nausicaa video, and I could do that as well. But like, I'm like, oh, I don't. For me at least, because I'm still a small creator, I don't want to just like have the main video, people watch like, oh cool, like I guess I'll watch your latest video, and then like between that video and the next one coming out, there's like 5 shorts that are just that same video. I feel like that'd just be annoying to people who are subscribed to you, but I don't know. I also, with shorts though, because I'm a weird internet relic, I actually check my subscription feed every day. Like that's my first thing I do when I check YouTube, is check the subscription feed, which I don't think a lot of people actually do anymore. But I don't often see shorts that people have uploaded in the subscription feed. They're kind of like in their own little section of it, I think. So I don't think it'd be that terrible, honestly. Like I was looking at other YouTubers just to compare and see what they were doing. I was like, oh, do they upload a lot of shorts? Because I don't really see them. It's like, oh, they upload a short like every 2nd or 3rd day. I'm like, oh, okay. And I just didn't see it. So I'm like, maybe it's not that bad. So, yeah. Encouraged me to make art short form. Yeah, that's where, yeah, like, I think people who mainly, like, watch short form just stick to short form. And people who mainly watch long form stick to long form. Which is, yeah, that's what I do. I don't watch a ton of short form. Because I don't know, different interests, but also just, I don't know, different audiences, I suppose, as well. But, it's fun talking about social media, but also kind of depressing. So, yeah. Like, because my dad does YouTube, and he's much more successful than I am. But I'm like, oh, he could. His channel's been very slow growth-wise for the past couple of years because he's been very busy. Because his channel is also just like his real life. The stuff he does is very much tied to what he's actually physically doing. So he's not like in the best space to be like making content to grow it. It's like, oh, he's making videos like on his projects he's doing, and it's like, okay. I'm like, oh, if he really wanted to optimize it, he could be doing shorts and stuff. I'm like, even for his audience, so you got to think about it. Like, I don't think it's kind of like picking between wanting to grow an audience and potentially losing the people you already have, or doing right by the people who've stuck by you and like have joined you from early on, without trying to grow, without trying to like burn that bridge, I suppose. It's, I don't know. People change with their content. I think that's understood, and a lot of people, you'll have inactive followers and subscribers anyway. But I don't know. These are all things I think about probably a bit too much. Someone who has 2,000 subscribers. But it's, I don't know, making YouTube videos is something I'm very passionate about. And I've been doing it for, on this channel now, 2 years, consistently. But in general, I've been doing YouTube for, well, like the majority of my life, or my whole life. But I've been making videos since I was, 10. Jeez. So it's crazy. I'm excited to make. I'm not sure after this one. I was thinking of doing a Full Metal Alchemist video, but now I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of want to do the story time video that I was thinking of. Because there's a lot I want to talk about with it, and I think it'll be really fun, because I'd want to look back at my old story time channel bit in it as well. So I'm like, oh, that might be the next one. We'll see. 2015. Yeah, like I started in 2012, around this time, and I was a young little boy. I didn't have a camera. I didn't know how to make videos, and I made Minecraft videos on my second channel, actually. My first one was like a skit channel, but it was just essentially me just being a dumb kid. Yeah, but my second channel was a Minecraft one. And I was like, oh, I'll make this video, and I'll wake up and I'll be making videos of like Sky does Minecraft and all the big YouTubers. Honestly, that didn't happen, but honestly, good thing it didn't, because yeah, Sky's Minecraft was not a good person in the end. But especially for young kids. But yeah, I did recently surpass my like old channel that was biggest. It was that same Minecraft channel, but it turned into like an object show channel for a long time, and it hadn't used it since 2018, really, where they got to 2.5k subscribers. So we passed that last month, I think. So yeah, and this is officially my biggest, most successful channel, right? Like 100 subscribers in a much shorter time as well, at least. So to be fair, but yeah, I'm grateful for it, and I'm happy to be making things here. And I didn't. The longest time the only time I wasn't really making YouTube content was during university, and I got really burnt out, and I found I was like, oh, I really miss making YouTube, and I wish I was doing it throughout my university time, because it was like, I don't know, just how I kind of express myself, I guess. And I realized like, oh, I'll probably always be making YouTube, so I should just kind of stick to it and make things I'm passionate about. If it changes, it changes. But I think I'll be making videos for a long time. Yeah, make sure these colors stay consistent. But yeah, I'm probably too YouTube brained, to be honest, because I've been doing it for too long. But I don't know. It's interesting because you get a lot of skills from it, but it's not really like oh, I've been doing it for so long. But like I don't know, you're very rare to like, you learn a lot about like SEO and thumbnail design and editing and animating and writing and recording and audio. Like you learn so much, but like yeah, you can often not have a lot to show for that directly. Like, oh, well, how many subscribers do you like? 1 million? Not really. Yeah, I guess even if you don't get like 1 million subscribers, it doesn't mean you're not successful or like have valid skills you've built from it. Pushing a video format, long form or short form. I think, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. I guess just doing whatever you enjoy most. Like if you enjoy making short videos, then enjoy making that. If you enjoy making long videos more and like hate editing short, then don't do shorts. Like I really don't like making shorts much, so I don't do them a ton. And maybe in the future, who knows, if I get enough money to, I could hire like an editor to make shorts or something, or to help edit my videos. But I don't know. It's just, I guess, just do whichever you find most enjoyable. And then if that shows through in your videos that you enjoy and you're passionate about it, people will be drawn to it rather than like a video where it's kind of obvious you're doing it just to get like successful, I guess. It's more likely to be like, I don't know, who knows. At least for me, it helps with my sanity. I should probably be wrapping up pretty soon, actually, because I have D&D with my friends in half an hour. So I always forget that it's 5 p.m. their time. So I always think I go an extra hour. And I need to go get some food that I can have for snacks during that time, and dinner as well. So I'll finish as Elf here, and then I'll call it. Yeah. Appreciate coming and chatting along. I enjoy talking about this stuff. I do want to stream more consistently, but I can't really guarantee any consistent times, unfortunately. So for now, it'll just be kind of like whenever I get the chance to or feel like it for streaming. It'll mainly be art. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your days and evenings. Yeah. I will probably post my thoughts on the Gen 10 reveal if it happens, assuming it's happening. I'll probably post that on like Blue Sky or whatever. So yeah, thanks for coming, and see ya on the next stream or next video, whichever comes first. I'm gonna try and get this video done in the next couple days, honestly. So hopefully like Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Yeah. All right. Bye bye. Here's my thingy. Here it is. Oh well. I need to do stream branding stuff still. Well, Storytime. Yeah, I'll be coming. Storytime channel will be coming. Hopefully, I'm thinking maybe next month. We'll see. But yeah. All right. Bye bye.